What's going on, guys? It's your boy John the Liquidator coming back with another video. So it looked like Asia Wilson is back in the headlines after one of her friends made an unconscious post about the Indiana Fever. Guys, for this one here, we got to go all the way up to Las Vegas. Let's get it. Let's go. Like Kristy Wallace might be on her way out the door with the Indiana Fever. That is the latest news in the WNBA, and I'm here to tell you that is looking like the case, man. Many people were saying Kristy Wallace is gone because her mom, passed away after a long battle with cancer. I don't know if that's the case. Only thing I can tell you guys is that she is no longer on this basketball team. Now, we have seen this possibly in the making for quite some time now, going way back to the Katie Lou situation, dog. There has definitely been an odd kind of feeling for this Indiana Fever basketball team, dealing with none other than free agency. We knew coming into this thing, everybody wasn't going to come. And I'm just hate to say this, that's part of the business. Everybody don't come. And if Indiana Fever definitely got better. They're better than what they was last year. No question about it. And it just sucks. Now, this is a photo that is currently going viral right now on social media. We're going to check out some of the comments up under this thing, too. That is of the Indiana Fever roster from the 2024 season. And there is some faces that has been scratched out. Now, as you guys can see from right here, all of these faces are scratched out is all of the people that's gone. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 players has left the building, leaving us with Dantress, Lexi Hall, Caitlin Clark, Aaliyah Boston, and Kelsey Mitchell. And we already know who the other pieces are. Somebody said, looking at this, I can't believe this team made the playoffs. CC and Kelsey Mitchell performed after the Olympics break, really dragged these MFers over the line. Somebody said, I think I'm going to miss them a little bit. And guys, it's only human nature to miss some of these players, man. I know a lot of people might feel a certain type of way that, these players are gone. Somebody else said, I think I'm going to miss them a little bit. The other person said, feel like a hit list. Somebody said, that's harsh. Somebody else said, to think the team won 20 games with that opening schedule and size as the head coach this season with this upgrade roster, new very good head coach, they should win 30 games easy. Somebody said, wait, seeing this visually is crazy. They really created a whole new team, and that's exactly what they did. They created a whole new team in like 3-4 months, man. Lexi Hall is not leaving the Knicks. I can almost promise you that. Somebody said the fact that they flipped over half the team, this is insane. Never seen that happen before in any sport. We've seen it happen before. LeBron had done it a lot of times with his teams. It's not unusual for LeBron James to flip a team. He damn near did it in LA this year, bro. This is just what they do in basketball. Now, football is different. Football is a little harder to flip a whole entire roster. But for basketball, it could definitely be done, and it very much, is real. Another comment said, I like them, couldn't finish, but was such a great energy player. Now, those are some of the comments from a few of the fans in regards to the old team. Now, let's pull up on Asia Wilson friend here, Dolores May 8th Jordan. So this is one of Asia Wilson homegirls. She made it her business to oh man, she's still speaking out. This is all new here. This is whoa. This is all new. So she started off by saying all of this elected to sit out stuff is getting sketchy, especially if they're not hurt. If it was a certain team, there would be an investigation. Then she said, y'all are actually delusional, and I absolutely hate it. Angel Reese has the big unders. I don't know what that means. Delusional. But then she spoke about Kristy here. She said, for those of you that aren't smart, Kristy is not the only player sitting out. And because I don't follow Indiana players closely or her family in Australia, many of us were unaware of her family member passing. Prayers to her. No, somebody told you her family member passed, and now, like, you dropped it an hour ago. Somebody said, then she went on to say, when presented with more info, your opinion changed. Prayers up for Kristy. Yeah, I'll be interested to hear why Lou is out. So, first you said you weren't talking about Kristy. Kristy is not the only player. And then you just said that Kristy, your opinion changed. My goodness, bro. Oh, I don't know, bro. But Asia Wilson homegirl is looking very spooky, dog, on this internet. Moving on to another story that is Kristy Rizzotti, the president of the Connecticut Sun, did a did an interview speaking about a lot of different topics, and we finna roll some of the clips here, man. Let's check a couple of these things out.
About the charter, chartering the season. It's really kind of hard to describe. Like, it was like no one believed it was real, right? Like, and I can remember Dewana saying, like, I never thought that this would happen in my playing career. Yeah. Like, it meant so much to a player like her, and I'm like, well, you can't even imagine what I had to deal with, right? We were traveling and playing the day of the game. We were doubled up in hotel rooms. We were making considerably less back in the late 90s when I played. But to have kind of that full circle moment, to know those of us that were there in the beginning in 2003, the height of popularity of the WNBA, right? Like, when you compare viewership numbers in 24 to the next highest year, it was 2003. Which was also the year I retired. So it's probably why everybody stopped watching,
That's right.
But, you think about that full circle moment where a player who's been, poured in her whole entire career to making the league better, to like the look on her face to be like, I never thought that this would happen in my time. Right. And knowing how many women went before Dewana and went before all these players now to pave the way for this moment to be here. And I feel like we're all on the same page in terms of knowing that it's deserved. And it's like, finally people are paying attention, and finally this investment is being made in this game in a way that's so important. For a people person, like, this is hard for me. Like, Marina is a terrific player. It was 100% worth trading for her for a ton of reasons. But when people ask me about like what we had to give up, they think I'm talking about our draft picks. And I will be honest with you, I actually cried when we had to give up Rachel Banham and Mariah Jefferson. But I said that I can't do this in this role because I'm heartbroken. I don't even know them that well, but I know they're great people. And so when you give up two great people, you give up a draft pick, it's because you know that person you're trading for is worth it. And we feel like Marina was worth it, right? She was worth it bringing in last year. We felt like she was the piece that we needed to get over the hump. It didn't work out for whatever reasons, not because of Marina, but because it wasn't our time. But, we felt like that was a good investment for us to make, with bringing her to Connecticut. And we've invested in her, not just financially, but like we both, with her contract and off-season marketing agreement that we have with her that's ongoing right now, and time that our trainers have put in with her, and making her kind of the face of our future. And so, these things happen in all of professional sports, that players change their minds. But we felt like we had to do what was best for the organization and all the moves that we've made. And so, keeping Marina for another season was something we felt like was a priority for us and something that we were going to make happen. And so it speaks to the value that we put in her and what we think she's capable of. It speaks to the fact that we hired a coach that wants to make her a focal point of our offense in a way that maybe she wasn't last year. Right. So I think it's going to end up being a real big positive, and I think we're going to make this work, and we're not worried about it, you know, no matter what's happening publicly. I think that Marina's a baller. I think she's competitive. It's the reason that we wanted her here, and I think she's going to have a great individual summer. And then, you know, whatever happens in the future going forward, that will be hopefully a private discussion between Morgan and Marina as we kind of move through the next phase of Connecticut free agency.
That was Jen Rizzotti speaking about the current state of Marina Marbury contract. I want to know you guys' thoughts down in the comment section right now. Keep them bells on because you know I'm going to bring you news. And until next time, shake the haters off. I'm out of here. Peace out. Shake the haters off.